comparison of TP-Link Deco BE85. This is Wi-Fi 7. This is Asus BD4. This is also Wi-Fi 7. And their nearest competitor, price-wise, the Eero Pro 6E. The brown box is because it's from a network provider and they're selling it cheap. On Amazon, this goes from anywhere between 150 to 250 pounds for one piece. And network providers like selling it for 50, 60, 70 pounds. You can pick one off eBay for 70, 80 pounds. This comes in a pair of two. The Asus comes in a pair of two, and this is about 160 pounds. This is Wi-Fi 7. This one, the BE85, there are two of them, and a pack of two, and this is 700, about 700-ish pounds. So, why this comparison? The first thing is, I'm not going into speeds and all that stuff. In real life scenarios, the speeds don't vary that much. It is the kind of service you get. So let me explain in a simpler way. If you have parents or grandparents who aren't tech savvy, just get them the Eero. There's no other thing better than the Eero. It's simple setup. Plug it in, plug the Ethernet in, get one to another mesh system, plug in USB-C, and it's easy in the app. It isn't complicated to set up the Eero. It is like even your grandparents will be able to set this up. Now these two are a different story. The Asus, what edge does the Asus have? The Asus, this one, it has a lot of free monitoring features. The monitoring features in this one are not free. You have to pay for them. They will work without those monitoring features, but if you have kids, you want to monitor them, you want to restrict website or stuff like that, whatever there is in the Asus router app or the web interface, it's all free, and it is quite good. That is why this is Asus. People recommend Asus more than anything else. TP-Link Deco, what is so great about this? You can imagine the heft of this thing. It's not light, it is quite powerful. It has two fans on underside and they blow hot air out. Now why did I even bother buying the TP-Link? This one is like maybe 8-9 times the price of the Eero, and the Eero is going to work the same. So in my opinion, number one is this, number two is the Eero, and then last is the Asus. So this is the top, this is the second best, and then that price wise. Performance wise is also number one, number two, number three. Despite this being the Asus being Wi-Fi 7, is still number three. Let me explain. So all routers, they heat up. Even this one is warm to the touch, like it's literally warm. I can feel it. I just removed it for this video. And you need fans inside routers. There is no way a router won't heat up. This thing, the Eero, has no fan, but it has a larger surface area, but the thing is hefty. You can buy router fans off Amazon, so they are like plates. They have simple PC fans and they connect to USB-C, and you put this on top and it will blow air over the router, and theoretically the router remains cold. Asus has that same problem, no fan. They just use heat sinks. Now in Europe, especially in the UK, where the weather is fine, it doesn't go to extremes. Yes, all of them would work. This one is still hot, even despite being in the UK. This one is hot. It's not hot, it's warm. So heat is a major issue. You need a fan, and this one comes with a fan, and I haven't heard the fan running. People say the fan, it spins up once every 6 hours. I haven't heard that happening. The light is down below. Here's the LED light, and it's discreet. It doesn't get into your eyes. This one, the light is over here, and 2 bedrooms away you will be able to see that light getting into your eyes at night. This one has an inbuilt light, but it isn't that much of a Eero. So for simplicity, Eero is the best. Price wise, Eero is the best. Now let me explain what a mesh network is. A mesh network is basically you get internet from your provider, you connect one port over here, and then this same device, you run a cable across the room and plug it there. So this will emit Wi-Fi in room 1, this will emit Wi-Fi in room 2. You take another cable, connect it over here, and this will emit Wi-Fi in room 3. This is the concept of a mesh network. Now, instead of cables, these things, they work on 6 gigahertz signal. So this has that 6 gigahertz Wi-Fi signal. This has that free 6 gigahertz frequency. This is just dual. Asus is dual frequency. It's not tri-band, it's just dual band. So this is tri-band, this is tri-band, and this is dual band. That's why I'm saying that if this will work 100%, this would work 98%, not 95, 98%. And then this one will work like 70% of both of these. In real life scenarios, I have a gig connection, and this one only goes to a gig while it's on the 6 gigahertz Wi-Fi signal. This one goes up to 980, and this one struggles on 700 Mbps. this 980, and this goes to it emits the full 1 gig connection, but you need to be connected to the 6 gigahertz. Now, what else is different? So TP-Link and Asus, they have introduced something. It is over here. It's known as IoT Wi-Fi. So what IoT Wi-Fi is, it means that your internet connected devices like your smart plugs, cameras, they can't work on the newest standards. They're usually on the older Wi-Fi standards. So that IoT network will connect to those devices, and then you can have a newer Wi-Fi 7 network for your mobiles, laptops, and the newer stuff you have. They can also work on the 6 gigahertz connection. Eero doesn't have any of those things, at least till this model. I did check out the Eero Max 7 when it came out new, but I don't remember what was up with it. I didn't like it. It was nice, but for the price, this was better. All right, now let us get into the other thing, the ports. So this one, the 75-watt brick, this can become a Apple time machine if you connect it. If you connect a drive and go into the settings in the app. The app is what controls this. The web interface will not be able to control it. You need the mobile app. This is an SFP plus port, 10 gig. So you can either use the SFP port or this 10 gig port. I don't need SFP port. This is some sort of optical cable port. So I use from the internet provider 10 gig over here, and from this 10 gig I put this cable in and take it to the other node, the other one in another room. So what this does is it can backhaul. Backhaul means connect to the other node through Ethernet, which is more secure and much faster, and through Wi-Fi as well. So this has dual backhaul. Then these two 2.5 giga Gbps ports, these are for stuff like I have. Let me show you that part. This is the backhaul to the other node. Now this cable, this is known as Primewire cable. PM Primewire should show somewhere. This is a shielded cable, and you can see this thing is flexible. So I'm going to connect this from the main internet provider that I have and into the 10 gig port over here. What else do I need to connect? So I have a hub. This is the hub connection. Let me explain. I'll show you what the hub is and where is this thing. This is Philips Hue hub. I need to connect this because there was some sort of interference. Now it is connected. There is power. There is light. If you can see the light over here. This is a static cotton cloth. So I keep it as a pre-filter. So whatever air that is going through will go through that pre-filter. This is my router, Virgin Media, and this is a TP-Link hub that I bought. This is 90 pounds, and what it does is it takes one Ethernet port and converts them into 8 Ethernet ports, so I can connect. One port will automatically, I have to bring a cable from the router down here, so that port, it will take one of them. The remaining 7, so I have my TV, Mac, and I don't know what this is. Yes, the Apple TV is connected through cable as well. The Apple TV I needed to control smart home devices. And the cable, this one is so flexible. You need to buy this cable. This is the only cable you need to buy. As you can see, a lot of people wrote it doesn't go 90 degrees. Well, here it is going 90 degrees. And this is one of you need shielded cables. This one is thick. Let me demonstrate it in comparison to normal other cable. See, the normal ones on the internet. So let me get this cable over here. It's a mess, it's a jungle, I'm sorry, but this is how things are. So this is a normal cable. This isn't shielded. They say it's shielded, but it's not shielded the way this thing is. And this one is more stiffer than this thing. This thing isn't that stiff as well. Now, this Primewire also comes in a threaded thing, the kind of black thing this over here is. Where did I get this? I have done something that isn't right. I don't know where I pulled this cable from. Well, let me figure that part out first.